Ready up, man. I'm glad, man. I gotta play like the Madden God I am, man.
Mm.
Trey getting the Lions. I'm calling right now, 21-0.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars
Oh,
Superdome
I
in
know.
downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Detroit Lions and the New Orleans Saints. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from the Superdome. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive.
You look like you're turning abs up, dude.
They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now on the run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run it again with Kamara. There's the stiff arm. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 41 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. Kamara up the middle. The tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Coming left is Kamara, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Will Lutz now to try the New Orleans field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good, and the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 18. To throw is Goff. He's going to get that to Swift underneath, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Here's Goff. He'll drop this one off to Swift. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10, Goff again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift from 17 yards out. And the Lions are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead.
Delivers fucking dots.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Hey, who scored a touchdown? Who got a field goal?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
It's going to cost you, man.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. On 3rd down, here's Kamara.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Don't fucking do it. Go ahead and quit the game. I don't know much about the
4th down,
auto
Dalton wants to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball is going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. I think a free play now for Goff. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
In the Caesar Superdome.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Matter of fact, after this game, after this ass whooping, when I make you quit,
here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. So Dalton now. Going up top. He's got a man complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. What's good on the extra point? And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I told you I don't want to fucking win no more.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
I said it before the game ever fucking started.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And that is incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I'm wondering what you're running right now. It looks like prevent.
Play action. It's Goff. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I got a little sub.
Yes, sir. I understand.
No wonder my fucking fullback is a 65 over. Yeah. What the fuck? He was a 65?
Just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? The coaches, they've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Buying time to his left. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Dalton, 1st and 10. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jarvis Landry from 13 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Lutz with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Damn.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it. And then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
We able to win again.
A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Goff. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Again, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jamison Williams, 43 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Dalton. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
They got any superstars on defense?
He's going to let this one go deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, at the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Kamara. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll work down inside the 45. Now a signal and a timeout called as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints would extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And his maximum speed there, according to the next-gen stats, 21.9 miles per hour. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Trying the left side with Kamara. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Goff. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Goff. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Maybe in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So they are going for it. Now Dalton. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
After the interception, here's Goff. And Shark calls it in. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Here's Swift. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. To throw is Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Hold on.
So you want to glitch plays, Trey?
No, he running play action, man. I know how to play action.
Swift with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front.
No comment?
He's doing something right now.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
That's the shit that be fucking me up with the Saints. Say away team receivers get incorrect routes on 3rd and 4th down. That shit is tough.
Alright, I'm back.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Oh. I want man beater, sir.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah, it seemed like zone beaters too.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
You gotta know how to make audibles. If you don't know how to do that, you don't deserve to win.
That's not.
Is it a question or not?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Oh, I got defense.
JP does a better job covering them bitches up.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Hey, Joe,
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. A give. This is Kamara. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Passing. It's Dalton. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. Touchdown. New Orleans. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Saints have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck of it.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
My old 3D point, he's 6'6".
Once again, it's Swift. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? There's Goff. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. On 2nd and 11 now. Dalton gets this one to Hill. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run. This is Kamara. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble, but theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
How'd you kick the field goal?
I did.
They turned it over?
Yep. Couldn't complete on 4th down.
Here's Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it, and it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, A lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game, and they'll get him down here at the 23. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Dalton. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Big 4th down here. It's Dalton. Pass complete. Thomas. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Here's Dalton. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And 5 yards. Not going to cut it here. That clock continues to run. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Change your coverage to the outside.
Now Dalton.
Oh,
that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well. After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, it has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Goff gonna throw it.
Caesar Superdome.
He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points,
Dude, you never win here for real, dude.
I think that final score said 45-38.
Congratulations, sir.
Glad I could hand you a good ass whooping.
Nah, I know what it is, man.
Oh, here's another excuse. You ready, Wiglet? Taylor, it's here, Wig's excuse.
I can't run the same defense on you like I do JP and everybody else, man.
I told you. Use your best fucking defense. Shit didn't work.
No, cause you got plays to, they just fucking just get open, and that shit's stupid. You zone in, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, and I'm doing everything. That's crazy, man. Cause somebody don't cover their fucking zone, man. I go out with something, man, something else open. And that shit don't make no sense, man. The zone shouldn't be like that, man.
Why do you think Taysom Hill was always open on the left sideline? Because it's a broken fucking play. You just gotta have enough time for it to develop.
They need to bust the fucking zone or something. No, either that or I gotta switch something up.
Thank you, Mr. Mace, for seeing that life is a little chaotic and creating new targeted blends to help. So when our
Good game, sir. You know, it was you had me like this, you know, last bad, man. I recovered, sir. Good game, man. Good game, sir. You know,
Good game,
I beat the fuck out of him last game.
sir. You know what, man? I want my rematch for JP, man. I'm pissed off, man.
You wanna whoop JP's ass now? Damn.
I'm pissed off, man. Somebody gotta get the fuck beat out of. I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of this shit, man.
By the way,
get the fuck beat out of him tonight.
By the way, that shit is on YouTube, like I said it would be. So, yeah, it's there.
I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm about to fucking sell my soul like RJ did, man.
Oh, nice.
Man.
You nigga funny as shit.
That's crazy. He gotta sell his soul just so he can beat me.
You know, RJ had to do it to me, man. Maybe I gotta do it. No, fuck that shit. I ain't gotta do that shit, man. You know, you a good Madden player, Tracy. Don't get me wrong, sir. But I just don't think you better than me, man. I'm just in a little slump, man. Getting the fuck beat out of me, man.
Well, I'm getting off.
Yes, sir. Good game, man. Mr. Madden champ, sir.
I'm glad you recognize it.
Hey, solid,